Bobby's going nomad. Tara and Clay are locked up, but the worst thing about this season 6 premiere is the introduction of Kim Dickens. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. It's Straw, and that was the final straw because we don't like Kim Dickens, but we don't mind RoboCop. He's all right.
Yeah, big Charlie Borowski is here, but unfortunately, so is Kim Dickens. But it's not the final straw for us. We'll continue watching. However, it was the final straw for America's next school shooter, and we see a bit of a massacre at the ending of this episode. Just what we needed to see. Another annoying, twisted kid with an assault rifle.
Yeah, an assault rifle. It was more of a submachine gun. It was a KJ-9, but I'll let you away with the terminology failure there. But let's go back to the beginning of this episode.
Not a yank, man. I don't know my guns.
It's a school, not a shooting range. Anyway, Chibs, he's promoted to VP. Happy Sergeant. Juice is kind of helping Bobby stack up his fridge in Nomad territory with Filthy Phil. Job Squad material going on over there. Clay's in jail. Tara's in jail. Gemma is pretty much hoovered the kids clean off Tara.
And Tig is still where he was last season. One patch and one daughter short.
Damn. Torek, he's getting auto-bummed daily. That's pretty much everyone summed up, isn't it?
And he likes to, well, I was going to say he likes to watch. He doesn't.
He likes to.
But he probably gets a running commentary.
Aye. I'm going into the final furlong anyway. Forget your running commentary. Let's talk about SAMCRO, damn it. Tara doesn't want to see Jackie Boy. Don't really know why. I think it's like a 13-day time skip since she went inside. But will she get out soon? Probably. We'll never know. But Torek, he's trying to flip Clay and Tara. He's trying to get someone. He's like, I don't care about the whole, club side of it. This is personal. I don't care about a win for my career, Clay. Your club killed my sister. So how's that going to go for him? I don't know, but I actually really do like the Lee Torek scenes. I like the scenes with him and Otto. Well, maybe the Otto scenes a wee bit less for obvious reasons, but I think when Lee Torek's interacting with like Jax and Clay, it's very good stuff. I like Lee Torek.
Yeah, Lee Torek's a good character. Good introduction to the show.
Absolutely. But, right, the thing I did not like about this episode was like the introduction of the two Iranian porn brothers, alright? What I didn't like about it, it's just like Ima and Lila, and I don't know, the whole way it went down, it just felt very filler. Like, she's like, I want Opie. Well, he's fucking dead, alright? Sorry to burst your bubble, Lila. I'm sure SAMCRO want Opie because they're about 10 patches light, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, why doesn't she just get a respectable job?
Yeah.
And then it's
like they take it all out in Ima, and I get it, no one likes
everyone's
Ima.
calling her a whore, but like they both turned up for the same fucking job, did they not? They're both doing the same line of work.
Yeah.
Why is Lila a whore? Or Ima? Why is Ima a whore? And what's Opie's?
Lila not?
Why is Ima a whore, but Lila is somehow the respectable widow of club legend Opie? Just doesn't make any sense to me. But then again, you know what? It's like and then Jack's like, I mean, they call her a whore, but then they want to get into business, like running strip clubs and running like pimping agencies and things like that. It's like they're hiring people like this. I think when Clay says back in season 2 that it's dirty money,
it's dirty. I don't want it.
I think Clay was right.
I mean, it is dirty,
but Jax has been kind of pushing for this shit basically for most of the show now.
I think there's ways to do it, but again, what is this? I mean, they smash at, well, Gemma smashes Ima's face in, and even when they go, Nero's like, hey, Mano, we need to give a phone call to Charlie Borowski. He owns the docks. They don't fucking bother their arse phoning Charlie Borowski, so he decides to pick them up. Even the scene with the brothers, it's like, how did the guy even get away? Very piss poor for the biz lads.
Who does Charlie Borowski thinks he is, though? I mean, some guy that deserves a phone call anytime you're going to enter his territory.
Well, that's the way. That's pretty much it, though, isn't it? It's pretty much the name of the game.
Well, he's lucky he's dealing with season 6 Jacks and not season 7, right? He just got wiped out.
Absolutely, but Tig is left in charge of Kia Gananzi.
Aye, and he's going to cut him loose. He's going to let him go, but then one little daughter joke too much, and that was it for Tig. He snapped. Now, this guy, I guess, he doesn't know the situation with Tig, but he basically said that, one day, I hope you're watching, is your daughter you're watching getting, raped or whatever, or beat up or savaged or tortured. And obviously, this caused Tig to just, I don't know, fucking explode. He strangles this guy, drowns him in piss, and then proceeds to piss into the piss that this guy is soaking up in. So Tig does that, but even if Tig never had that experience with his daughter, I mean, the things that this guy was saying, it was still pretty antagonizing, you know? It was like... Tig was going to cut...
A normal person on the street wouldn't take lightly to this, let alone a fucking MC member.
Tig was going to cut him loose. I don't know why this guy thought it was a good idea to...
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
I get it, maybe he's angry that they've crashed they're filming and he's down money and shit like that, but just didn't seem like a good idea.
But he did betray Jax, because Jax told him to let him go, damn it. He didn't let him go. Meanwhile, Bobby, he gets a fridge, wung into Indian Hills territory. He then tells Filthy Phil, I'll see you at jury. So what's Bobby doing at this stage? Is he ratting? Well, he's not ratting, but you ratted. No, he's going to Indian Hills.
I've always says that Big Phil didn't feel like a club member to me. He didn't feel like a full patch, and people think that I'm being harsh and that I'm not putting respect on Big Phil's name. But I don't think he puts any respect on his own name. Anytime you see Filthy Phil, he is essentially acting like a prospect. He, in this episode, is pretty much trying to just get groceries and asking Bobby, does he need anything? And do you need this? Do you need that? Can I go and do an errand for you? This is like prospect stuff. It's not like he's saying, here, do you need feeling to go to the supermarket, Bobby, and buy you some fucking pizza? Or, it's like... They've not upgraded. The only thing that's upgraded on Filthy Phil is his cut and the fact that the prospect patch is removed. He still feels like... Even in the beginning of Season 5, when he's first promoted, when he's driving the truck, that just feels like a prospect kind of role, because you know how everyone in the club, they're all proud, they all want to ride, nobody really wants to take the truck. That's kind of viewed as like a bit demeaning. Yeah, the first, and I get in Season 5, I mean, you could argue that he's the least experienced member here. Season 6, he's still the least experienced member, I guess, in terms of time, but I don't know, man, doesn't feel like a full patch member to me.
No, he doesn't feel like a fully patched member to me either, but...
And his time's running out, he needs to hurry up and do something.
Aye, fuck, he's got about... By my calculations, he's got about 2 more episodes to
Hands off, brother.
Aye, hands off. Get the saw. Get the fucking saw. Connor,
right, so,
let's cut this fat fuck up with a million pieces, brother.
Yeah, so we got the wee Armenian shootout, then Tig kills the Armenian guy, Charlie Borowski warns him, next time I want this, I want that. Then Charlie Borowski introduces him to a potential new business client. Then we get Madison Rain, who plays Colette.
Madison Rain?
Madison, what did I call her?
Madison Rain?
Colette, I said?
You said Madison Rain plays Colette.
Alright, well, Madison Dickens, I don't know what her name is.
Kim Dickens? You're thinking of a fucking character of Madison Rain? Where are you plucking that from? I know you're plucking it from. I don't want it plucked.
Anyway,
so... No, right, she's an awful actress, right? But I think this role suits the limitations. It's not fair where it's like, here, you're the main fucking character. Here, she's background. She is there to serve a purpose.
Yeah, here...
Any woman can act a whore.
Yeah, all she's doing is giving Jack some numbers while looking reasonably good. That's, I mean, yeah, it's not the hardest objective to do.
No. You know, she doesn't have to act emotional scenes out here.
She's got the resting bitch face, though.
She absolutely does. I see a ring on his finger, but not yours. Jax points out, you don't want to go there, brother.
Nero doesn't really seem interested, though. I don't think Nero really wants this deal.
He doesn't.
He's kind of
just going... bounce that off me, partner.
He's just kind of going with the flow at the moment, going...
They said that deal would come out.
Yeah.
It didn't come out.
Do you think that Nero needs to grow a bit of a backbone? Do you not think in his relationship with Jax, he kind of lets Jax maybe dictate things?
No, he does.
Or is he just...
And Chips looks at him like, you're on his fucking tits, aren't you, big man?
Or is Nero just in it for the long run? Like, is he just
He's in it for the fucking dollar.
Yeah, Jax, you decide. I could get out if I wanted to, but nothing. I mean, just when Nero's about to get out, he digs himself deeper.
No, I mean, absolutely. Juice returns, and then Chibs just batters the fuck out of him. I think it's a pretty underrated scene. He's like, I don't know why Jack's keep you in the club, brother, but I need to
can't
get...
do nothing about it. I don't like it.
But I need to get right.
I need to get right with it, brother.
Brother, and he starts fucking battering.
You've got Gemma watching as she watches through. I mean, everyone else got out, but she's looking through the blinds.
I hate the way he tries to justify killing Miles, though, just. It's like, mate, you're a fucking rat. Reel it in.
It's like, I think he should have just been honest and was like, I didn't mean it, it was an accident.
Yeah. Punches
I didn't want to do it, but I had no choice.
There's a lot of blood, guys. There's a lot of blood, right? My favourite scene of the episode, Clay is walking.
This is brilliant. So Clay's been offered a deal here. Lee Torrick. Clay's not taking it. Lee Torrick's like, an old lady turning on a man. That's unheard of. And he's like, he's talking about his son and Jax, and then Gemma, why she did it, and Clay's like, no, maybe I just didn't love her enough. And then we see Clay about to go into Gen Pop. He's got his wee bag with him, his wee towel and his wee
travel bag.
Aye, and it's
his wee Joe Biden fucking ballot.
I think it's a one-way ticket though. He's going into this room.
Yep.
We open the door, and Jesus Christ, it was like Africa.
It was like Africa. Clay did not want any of Africa. He was feeling the heat.
Or Baltimore, somewhere like that.
When the rain comes down in Africa.
Niner territory.
He told him to reach into his pocket, and out came a Donald Trump vote.
Oh.
He's joined the white side.
Make Clay great again.
Yep,
Big
Clay.
Ron Perlman. He never wanted to use the Trump card before, but he was desperate in this situation.
He fucking used it here. Anyway, very good, right? This kid that we've been following this entire episode just whips out a gun out of fucking nowhere, and then just runs into the classroom.
You kind of knew something was going to happen. Like, it's not like they were kind of like foreshadowing this discreetly. I mean, they literally followed this kid around for the entire episode.
No, they didn't show it. Did it need to get shown? I guess it didn't, right? We understand what's going on here, and maybe an actual skill shooting is something that's incredibly hard to get off.
Yep.
On TV, which I definitely think is the case. The boot.
Yeah, I know. It's they can't show it, but we kind of obviously we know what's happening. The guy goes in, opens fire, and that's it. Really, we hear the teacher, "Holy shit!" And then we get to see blood like spray on the windows, but there was like blinds up, so I don't know how the blood got on the outside. But I mean, I guess it is what it is.
Well, I guess blood could. It could not a full amount, but it could go through the gaps and shit.
Aye. Anyway, that's
obviously, you know what, right? I think this is a good subject to touch on, and Suter actually like addressing it, because I mean, obviously in America, these things are ripe. Not a good thing to be ripe for, but it happens. It's the only really TV show I can recall that's ever done it. Now you might get like these actual like cop shows that do it, but in terms of like
AJ would probably claim it's fake. Didn't it happen?
Didn't happen.
Alex
Jones, Sandy Hook.
Aye, well, this was real. It happened, and that was how the episode ended. Where did this kid get the gun from, S.A.?
Where'd he get the gun from? Jack sleeps with Colette. Tara beat up a person in her thing, and Clay
she stole her blanket.
And Clay's sitting toasty. So, I mean, Jack's cheating on Tara. Is what it is. Is there anything to elaborate on that? I don't like Colette, but it wouldn't change my opinion of it being a pretty shitey move, even if it wasn't.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Jax is... It's not the first time he's done it. Won't be the last time.
First time he's done it since he got married.
Morally, though, Jax is like... He's probably...
He's did this because Tara wouldn't speak to him. Is that petty?
Yeah, that's fucking petty. I mean, he's the reason that she's in there in the first place. Doing club favours.
But why does Tara not want to see Jax? I don't want to see him like this.
I don't know, but you know what? Tara's only got herself to blame. She knew what she was getting involved with that life. She had a chance to leave. She should have left, but she fell for Jax's shitty little line in season 1. You're the only face I see when I'm inside women. So, I mean, whatever. Yeah,
and she fucking jobbed clean it for that one. But what are we going to rate this finale? It's a finale, brother. It's a premiere.
I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. It was alright, like, but I think we've definitely seen better premieres.
I think it felt a bit disjointed. And I think, probably for the first time in Sons of Anarchy history, I actually think the club stuff was the weakest stuff of the episode.
Well, I mean, I like the clay, and I mean, I like I like the juice and chips stuff, but yeah, I mean, there was a lot of new stuff going on, and
I think the prison stuff was actually much better than the outside stuff.
true. I just think there was a lot. They introduced quite a lot of new characters, new little arcs going on here, and yeah, nah, for me, wasn't a massive fan of it. I think it was a lot to take it. I think they tried to cram a lot of new stuff into one episode, and I just don't know.
Yeah, I just don't think Colette and the whole Porn Brothers is a really... It's not an engaging fucking storyline for me.
I mean, we've already had the porn thing done before with Cara Cara.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's 2 6s out of 10s. I agree with that one. We'll be back very soon for 1-1. I think was it 1-1-6 or is it 1-1-2?
No, but you know, we've had Cara Cara. We've had the... What was Nero's one called? Or is that is his place?
Cara Cara.
What's the one that Think Jax had with Luann? What's that called?
I think it is Cara Cara.
Or what's the one that Nero's got then?
I can't remember. Diosa?
Diosa. It's like, every season, do we need this, like, storyline of a plot of having a... You know, just, I don't know, lay off.
Yeah, but if that's the business they're in, they can't really help that. You know, be like in Breaking Bad, or why is every season about selling drugs?
Okay,
That's the game. That's the plan there.
Can Jax not just be like a silent partner and let fucking Nero work his magic? Nero's been in the game a long time. Nero's business was going well right before Jax got involved. Luann's business was going well before Jax got involved. I don't think Colette was alive and kicking before Jax got involved. I just don't think that Jax has what it takes to be in the business.
True. Anyway, guys, that is the last straw for us. 6 out of 10. Let's see what the rest of this season can moister up.